said it fast. I have no clue why, but we're playing Ace Combat 7 right now. Skills unknown. Ooh, I'm about to play this game for the first time ever, and I love flying, airplanes, simulators, like driving, flying, anything with the motor. I like to, get behind that. Fly it, drive it, ride it, whatever. Know what I mean? Alright, let's get right into this. First time ever playing any type of thing. Do not turn off. Alright, let's get right into this, boys. Alright, look at all these. I don't even read this. I mean, if they are gonna rip me off some shit, then shit happens. I think they've been allowed to, but shit happens. I'm gonna go. Fuck it. Fuck it. English. What the fuck is that? Blanche? Damn, I'm gonna do campaign, you know what I'm saying? Again. Alright. Let's do this, boys. I am gonna go easy, like, on that. I need to change any settings.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot.
Sorry.
When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
Dun dun dun.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA.
I think I seen it before.
So, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. else touch it. Then I saw Osius fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my investment in this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
What the fuck just happened?
Is everyone here?
Hey.
Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuzia as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that?
There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
How is that possible? The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
I bet. Let's get this done, guys, boys. Let's do it. I swear I've played this game before. I feel like I've played this game before. My plane? What this plane? I with this plane. Okay, oh, my bad.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
I think I've played this game before.
Radar
Where's
site
it
still
down?
silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Golem Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
I always wanted to take off, bro. It should let me. Oh my god.
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
Hold on, I need to see.
Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcome here party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that?
Yes, sir.
Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
Put that fire out. Don't let it reach the fuel tank.
Mage 2, scramble. Take off now.
Damage report. Where are we getting hit?
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, Form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. Watch out for the support aircraft. It didn't connect. Bandit on your six, watch it. He's not getting away.
Targeting range of guns.
This is Michael 1. I have a lock.
Enemy behind you.
Column 3, Fox 2. Michael 1, missile in the air. Evade.
Can I fucking turn? Pull up, man.
Blind spot. He's mine.
Oh god, no, screw that. I gotta get out of here. That you tripping, hold up. That's fine, I'm
Bandit on
over
your
here.
6, watch it. This is Rival 2, evading missile. Fox 2, Fox 2. This is Rival 2, locked on Bandit.
Let's switch up things. There we go.
Target confirmed down.
Ooh, what's that play to do?
Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Okay, so B.
Stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. your special weapon.
Missile did not connect.
On which one?
That's it.
Dang it,
It's
all
quick,
of
but
them.
it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Mage 2, locked. Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Fuck you mean it's under my sake, my ass.
Target acquired. Bandit in my sights.
Fox 3. You're low on special weaponry.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Breaking hostile lock. Missile! Evading!
Oh shit, there's a missile on me. To man. Go there.
Breaking out of lock. I'm out of the fight. Failing. Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I'd call that mission accomplished. I still got half our baggage. Emptying of our hangars and runways.
Oh, they did not die. Oh my god, they didn't die.
Don't let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire!
Mage 2 bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Missile launched.
Fox 2!
It didn't connect. I've got him in my sights.
What's up, man? How you doing? Let's just shake for a little bit. Am I man? What the fuck?
I got him. He's mine.
finish it off. Targeting range of guns.
Radar lock acquired. Column 4, Fox 2.
Look at this dude, he's right behind him. Watch this.
Fox 2. One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Is he behind me?
There's a lock on me.
Oh! Watch it, homeboy.
It's a Golem and Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down.
Can I land
It's
it?
just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I bet. Where's the base at though? My question.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is...
I don't want to watch my replay. I mean, I'd love to. It'd be dope. I'm not. But now let's not do first person. I'm gonna do third person for the next one. Oh. If y'all commenting, my bad.
We are currently assessing
it might
the
be
damage
messed
to the
up.
base.
It does say people are
We have
watching this.
confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia.
Okay,
International
I know what I
Many
know.
wars are
I know.
You.
Hold on, guys. If y'all are commenting, my bad. My YouTube is fucking messed up. It's installing. Maybe it'll show me on here. Hold my bad. Hold up. It won't. Fuck. It won't tell me nothing. It won't tell me nothing. Alright, let's do that.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usean continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Damn. 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 Doesn't sound cool.
Erusea has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war.
Bye-bye.
After the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusea are currently appearing throughout Usea. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Oh, my bad. This time, I'm gonna go with this one. I have to choose that one. What the fuck? No, I want to choose this one. No.
Mage Squadron, Zordy, ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
Target is down.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Oh my god. That's not good.
It's an air raid. We're being attacked by enemy aircraft. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Caution! Hostile has a radar lock! Shit. Where are the damn interceptors?
Target destruction
Anti-air
confirmed.
radar vehicle has been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Tanks are iced up. We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Walk up. Fuck.
The radar vehicles are under fire. Can't we move them?
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
My stuff! Where's our support? Let's go get some fighters soon. The whole base is gone.
Did
H2 seriously go down?
My bad. My bad, boys. I'm just fucking terrible. It's very hard to it looks. I gotta be really gentle with it. Let me try from checkpoint, please.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Mage 2, locked.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! Where's our support? Let's go get some
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead.
Mage 2's crashed.
A lot more difficult than anything I flashed right about it. A lot more difficult than it looks. I'm gonna get to that permit position.
The current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! The radar vehicles are under fire!
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Oh, like
target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! Locked on! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Caution, caution.
Shit, where are the damn interceptors?
shit.
Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Missile incoming. Invade.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Where's our support? We can still get some fighters soon. The whole base is gone.
Fuck all these guys, man.
Locked on.
Missile launched.
Caution.
Mage 2, ABC destroyed.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Missile fired. Evading.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
That's a miss.
Missile. Evading. Fox 2.
Target eliminated. Mage 2's hit.
Fuck. I'm trying my best to avoid that.
The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Mage 2 is in the clouds.
Yeah, I am in the cloud. You're doing the good. I fucking think I am. I'm good. I'm about to die.
Breaking. We need to evade.
Fuck! I didn't mean to go that way. So I'm doing. Okay, I survived that. Yeah, I'm gonna go on the planet.
I might stop. Aircraft is heavy.
Bad.
Break. Do it.
Mage 2, break that lock. Missile.
We're taking cover in the clouds.
Missile. Missile. Fox 2.
Boy, my dear, I'm good. The bandit it.
The enemy's traveled a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly.
That's a miss. Mage 2, bandit under 6. Missile. Missile. Missile.
My wings are iced up. I'm glued to this one.
Missile. Right now.
If I go up, look at these fucking clouds. I have a guy should be on my wing. Should be on my wing.
Enemy missile. Break. Warning. Bandit.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I blame them.
Breaking hostile lock. Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
Locked on bandit.
Enemy missile. Break.
They flew into the clouds.
Breaking out of lock.
Caution. Fox 2.
Target destroyed.
Why are you supposed to keep everything civilian?
Missile launched. Targeting gun range.
My wings are iced up.
Shred the radar network.
Shake off that missile.
I shook it off.
On target 6.
No, 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 what am I doing? What am I doing? H2 seriously go down. Shut the fuck up. It's an accident. I don't know how to finish this bullshit. I don't know. But I think I'm pretty scared.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Flee our vehicle out of there! Shit, where are the damn interceptors?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
H2,
Yes,
target
yeah,
destroyed.
our vehicle's been destroyed! Go for the radar car!
They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Air raid! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. The whole base is gone!
Missile closing. Evade.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Yeah, look at those skills, my homeboy.
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them?
Fox 2.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
I'm iced up.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Targeting gun range.
Fucking pull up, you fucking whore. Fucking dumbass, man. I swear, like, I be like this, right? I be going like down like this. I be pulling up right here. I be pulling, just do it, keep doing it so straight. I be pulling up. Stupid. Gas tank. What is your gas tank? Why is this publicly destroying everything? I feel like I should have. Rouge.
I'm iced up.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Yo, what is that? You want to pull up? Like, I'm going fast enough to pull up and going upside down? Weird. Keep top speed and stairs.
Locked. It's chow time.
H2, they have a lock on you.
Where the fuck is nigga not dead?
Missile evaded.
Really not time, I didn't.
Caution.
I just slow enough or not have any.
Stall warning. 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 Stall warning.
Missile launched.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
In gun range.
Pull up.
I'm dead. Fuck. I'm probably
Missile inbound. Evade.
fast, boys.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Missile launched.
Target eliminated.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
You get hit by this one.
Shake him off!
I did.
Roger 6. Breaking lock. Evading.
Missile evaded.
I want it back. Fire anti-air gun. Now!
On target 6.
Missile tracking me.
Missile.
Bandit is in my sights. Box 2.
Dude, the pull up in this fucking thing is like so bad.
There's an enemy on your tail.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy
Fuck.
under 12. In pursuit. Missile crossing. Evading. That radar was just about to go online.
Missed. Mage 1 launching missile.
Mage 2, you're targeted.
Nope, that can happen now.
All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
How are we supposed to...
Caution, enemy on your tail.
It's not enemy on my tail.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile. Missile.
I don't see no damn missile, the fuck? I don't know what's coming.
Have nowhere to hide. There's an enemy on your tail.
On his tail.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Oh, no, I see that one.
Golem 2, box 2.
Let's take these guys for a little quick ride. About time you got this.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Right now.
On his tail.
We've got no recourse.
Enemies traveled a long way, so they're trying to hit this quickly. Alright, I'll make it quick. Bandit is in my sights. Column 2, you can't go after every target.
Getting out of block. Breaking. On my target's tail.
Missile. Missile.
Missed.
Missile.
First 6 enemies.
Missile.
Some are really good in this.
Missile.
Mage 2 is down.
Live stream, honestly, don't buy this game. It's, I mean, unless you like this kind of stuff, but it's kind of fucked, if you ask me. So pretty much I just spent $60 on a fucked up game that I've already fucking played before. I had this on my Wii, and then I had it on my old PS4, my old account. So don't buy this, and just remind yourself that you already bought it, and don't buy it again. Yeah. Now we're gonna watch videos of the actual, real, fucking, realistic, I don't know what they call it, but like realistic flying on the PC. That shit graphic is fucking realistic as fuck. Alright guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next time. Peace. I didn't do the Astro this time, but you know, yeah.